Bum, bum, bum. Sick. We're we're sick. Not like dying sick, but I had trouble eating yesterday. I had trouble eating this morning. Like, I ate a little breakfast, but I could only eat like half my breakfast. And I didn't have my 9 a.m. smoothie because I just couldn't. And then I barely ate any lunch. I'm just not feeling great. So I'm back here. Come on. That said, my kids think I should make a dedicated rant slash semi-video essay channel. I think my thoughts about like racism and gaming and how society like influences games and art in ways that the people making them may or may not be aware of at any given time. You know, the thing that chuds will come into my VOD comments sometimes and complain about. You aren't going to find them because when I see them, I report them for racism and delete the comments. And, of course, Google doesn't, like, take that seriously because they're not, like, screaming, rah, slur. But, like, yeah. Games are fun. But we live in a society. And sometimes that society do society. I'm gonna send a screenshot of this extremely unfortunate equipment to my bestie and my kids so that, because they'll appreciate it if no one else. To my kids. To my bestie. This is a slur for the Roma people, by the way. It's not like a term anyone uses for themselves. It's like... it's bad. But you know that no one involved, like, thought about that, right? Because no one does. That doesn't make the game, like, noticeably worse. Maybe a little bit, but, like, it doesn't mean you don't enjoy it. It doesn't mean you don't equip it onto the 11-year-old girl, because the 11-year-old girl could use the defense up more than anyone else. But it does mean you kind of roll your eyes a little and go, yep, that was a day. That was a time. But yeah. A little bit later on today, when I can't stream anymore, I'm probably going to start scripting. I'm going to probably start laying in bed scripting something about race and D&D and games, because it's something that's, like, really interesting to me, how, like, a lot of the kind of assumed mechanics of tabletop gaming are... that just, like, no one thinks much about, are rooted in kind of a casual white supremacy that is really old. It has been replaced amongst chuds with a more explicit white supremacy, because of course it has, and among, like, just kind of your random gamers with, oh, we shouldn't be racist, but also at the same time, like, the adjustments and corrections are very aesthetic. I just think it's really neat, and I want to follow that through and trace that and kind of discuss what it means from a game mechanics perspective. Like, Here's what it's reflecting. Here's the grossness. Here's the game mechanic. Here's what happens when you get rid of it. You know, distinct from the colorism that we see here in Shara being just barely off from what was the color that my son said? Because my older son got a tan, and now that he's had a tan, his color is no. Oldest son, no. My oldest, like my second son, oldest legitimate bio kid. He got a tan, and now his skin is like basically Shara's color, and so he's just like, yeah, I'm now warm ivory. That's the color he keeps saying. Oldest son's just like, yay, Tina Russell, heart, I love the trails in the sky, that's a good game, I'm glad you're finally playing it. And I'm like, the armor. And he's like, oh yeah, that's an oof. It is, it's an oof. Hey, oofies. Yeah. Look forward to that. It'll have a new channel, because the real reason why I don't get views on my VOD channel is because it's the same VOD channel I've always used, and before my transition, it was like 70% tabletop RPG content and 30% Crusader Kings 2 VODs, because prior to COVID, Crusader Kings 2 was basically the only game I played. Because I had a life, and I had friends, and I would play board games, and then I'd have online friends, and I'd play tabletop role-playing games, and we recorded them. But, like, during my transition and the hell of COVID, I deleted all of that and rebranded with my real name because I was coming out everywhere. So that's when it went from Gobbo Kit to Grand Gobbo Bar. But I think I made a new account on Twitch. I don't remember if Gobbo Kit is still out there. But, yeah, that's my dead name. I used to be a kit. Wah. Fucking cope. Do not dead name me. But, words. Yeah, I did that, and then I started to get some viewers again because I was playing Crusader Kings and Satisfactory. And then the Final Fantasy thing came, and I got a lot of viewers and subscribers for the Final Fantasy thing, and then I stopped doing the Final Fantasy thing, and just kind of went variety. And here's the fact of the matter. If you don't do the same thing all the time, if you split your viewership, you don't get views. Like, the only things that the YouTube algorithm actually gives a damn about are watch time, likes, to a lesser... So likes and subscriptions are, like, good, but they're not, like, super important. Comments are fire. Watch time is important, and the most important thing is your subscribers clicking on the notification. And if your subscribers don't do that, then you don't get promoted very effectively to people outside your channel, and then you just don't get views. It has nothing to do with how woke you are or unwoke you are. Like, that's going to affect if someone is subscribed to you. If you change rapidly, whether you're woke or unwoke, that'll alienate viewers, but I've always been woke. I've always made these sorts of jokes and rants, and the only real change that happened in the sort of commentary on wokeness in games is, number one, I transitioned, so instead of coming from a man who talks like this, it came into a woman who sounds like this. Like, and yeah, you're right, I barely do any voice training. Wow, it's because I'm lazy. It's because I have other things to do, and my voice isn't too dysphoric when I speak. It's a little dysphoric when I hear it in a recording, but I don't generally listen to myself on recordings. I will probably be listening to myself more on recordings if I do this thing that everyone I know IRL is like, you should do this. So I'll probably do it, but I'll split off a new channel. And so, for the like 2 people who watch my rants and then stop watching, I see you. I'm aware of you. People on my VODs, there's like 2 of you who will, that you won't do it regularly, but like you'll pop through my VODs like every couple of weeks, and if I don't open my VOD with a rant, you leave, and if I do open my VOD with a rant, you listen to the rant and then leave. So somebody is subscribed to me for that. So if you are one of those 2 people, do you think I have like a 50-50 split amongst people telling me to do this between naming my spin-off channel Grand Gabo Rants or Woke Gabo Barb? Leave a comment. That will help the algorithm. Why is it an algorithm? Why can't it be a George W. Bush rhythm, huh? Huh? Or an Obama rhythm. Why can't it be an Obama rhythm? Why does it have to be an algorithm? That's the worst joke. Cassie's not yelling at me because Cassie went and lay down. Because we're all sick. And Cassie is more lay down tired, and I am more, my mind is spinning and I need to do something tired. You know? Can't just lay there and watch TV. So yeah, what were we doing? We were facing down a bunch of things to do. We have to identify some spots here for fishing. We need to go to the Miltrain main road and kill a monster. And we need to check out the North Malga Trail and West Milch Main Road and see where the fog ends. Because it's all coated in fog. It's like the area by Harrisburg. Like, I lived a couple years in Harrisburg, and in the autumn, in the mornings, it would like get this thick fog rolling up off the river, and you like couldn't hardly see in front of your face. I wonder if I should go into the forest and just grind. Kinda don't wanna. I could though. I could just go into Mistvault. I don't think I will. There's no one to visit in Mistvault. Also, we have to go back to our home. We were going to show people our house. And by people I mean Chloe and Tita. Everyone else can just cope. God, I love the music in this game. It's so good. This game is just adorable, right? I give it a hard time because I love it. But I actually really don't give this game much of a hard time because it is just really good. It's just kind of like, yeah, I love Shara. Shara's great. Shara is like if you put my bestie into a video game. Only my bestie is, you know, moderately darker skinned, as is everyone I know who is, like, of the ethnicity that Shara is sort of a mysterious representation of. I've been home. Let's go home. Wow. So I'm just like, make her darker. But it's fine, right? It's not like bad. It's just like, oh, I see why she's not that dark. Stuff like that. Aww. Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet. Oh, is this your house, Estelle? It's absolutely lovely. You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix everyone some tea or something. At least, come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head on up to the rooms upstairs. Oh, they don't... Why? Look up, Estelle. Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. Shut the window. It's always relaxing to get back home. I love that they had the animation to shut the window. This game is so good. The little things, for real. Hi, Malekith. Did you see they shut the window? I'm a little sick. It's the little things. The little things make this game so good. Because, like, so how many other games would be like, oh yeah, we need to shut the window, and it would flash in here and it'd show everyone there, and she'd come downstairs and say, the window's closed. No, they went through and they closed the window. It's a little caring touch. And it, like, centers. And for all the big dramatic Ouroboros epicness, this is fundamentally a game about home and family and what that stuff actually means. Like, that's the core, like, of this game. What does it mean to build a home? What does it mean to be a family? So, like, and like, you see it in each of the characters, right? You know, Estelle, very obviously. Her mother dies when she's young. Her father's a single father. She has her adopted brother / boyfriend, and she's navigating that messed up, complicated relationship and all the plot stuff. But like Shara, you know, is an orphan who's in this like traveling circus thing, who like leaves that circus to kind of help take care of Estelle and finds a family in the Bracers Guild in Rolent, right? That's family. Josh, the very obvious, you know, his whole family's gone. Ouroboros is a toxic, abusive family to him. He finds a loving, caring family with Estelle. He pushes them away to kind of protect them from his abusive old family, and now he's kind of got another sort of pseudo-family with the Capuas that he's being a little bit of a bitch to because he's uncomfortable with the whole thing. You get Chloe, and the fact that even though Chloe's like a princess, Chloe really feels like her real family is the orphanage she helped out with near the school. And you have Tita, and Tita is just like the least messed up of everyone because Tita's family is her and her grandpa, and they're just kind of normal except for her grandpa being a mad scientist, and TVH Tita a bit too. And it's just wonderful, and like you get the same thing for Aaron. You get that for like our big bear man, right? His family got torn apart when fucking Cool Kid murdered them. But he also doesn't blame Cool Kid because it was like a rightful duel and it's like part of the culture. And Agate's got like a similar thing with the dead sibling, and Agate's very much like Josh if Josh sucked. Agate hater forever. And Olivier, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Olivier. Besides the little spoiler I got that put a prince in front of him. But Olivier's good too. And, like, to a certain extent, the fact that Olivier doesn't have a family, kind of, that we can tell, sort of serves as a counterpoint to everyone else. Because we're just kind of seeing everyone with all their different sorts of families, ranging from wholesome to fucked up. And everyone's got their own little pain and their own little problems, because there is no, like, perfect world, right? And Olivier's there with nothing, singing songs of love. And, like... And it's a little thing, right? But here we are. We've had this big thing. We're rushing towards Ouroboros. We're rushing towards Josh, and the fog rolls in, forces us to land, and we know that's tied to Ouroboros because that's the pattern of the game. And we have the quest. We step into the house because everyone wants to see the house, and we don't just get the character development. We get that little extra moment, that meaningless moment. And I know I'm going on for well over a minute now about the meaning in that moment, but like that little meaningless moment of shutting the window that got left open when she went away so that the fog doesn't come in and wreck the house. And the fact that they actually animated it shows that that's important, right? Because if it weren't important, they wouldn't have animated it. Because people I think forget everything you do in a game costs money. So if you're doing something, someone thinks it's important. And yeah, small moments matter. And people forget sometimes Fancom is a really small company. I knew it was small. I didn't know how small it is. It has, now, in 2026, 69 nice employees, right? So it's not like this game is made by a team like Skyrim, where it can just be huge and you can have just, the one cheese fetishist putting a bunch of cheese on, and it doesn't really matter. It's just, one of the people in level design was a cheese fetishist. You don't get that. It's very clear, everything ties back together. They're all going to be communicating. So that they made that. It's so good. And I think it's an example of why this is a game that, even though a lot of people don't play it and it's not super powerful, I don't think I've met anyone who's played this game and goes, oh, it sucks. I met a couple people who've played it and go, yeah, it gets long and a little boring and it's not for me. But, everyone seems to think this game is, good. For the sorts of people its story is meant for, which is me. But yeah. Oh, it's always relaxing to get back home. I kind of wonder how much of it's because we're out of the fog, though. That's part of it, I'm sure. Shara, you know Estelle's house really well, don't you? Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time. A very long time. Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so that's over 10 years. Wow, it has been a while. About that, give or take a few gray hairs. Sherazade, you were part of a traveling circus, weren't you? How'd you come to make Estelle's acquaintance? Well, you see... Hey, Shara, you don't need to. Oh, it's fine. It's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to Rolent to perform. Estelle, at that point, was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tents with purpose. The purpose of playing. Look at baby Scheherazade in the back there. Oh my god. You got is that Cher's sister or mom? I don't know. I'm gonna guess sister. This feels like sister. It feels like sister and dude who runs the circus. Circus troupes usually get met with some suspicion by residents of the town outside performances, you see. As a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first with this girl who came to visit us, but, you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sun had set. As there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius and Lena, and, Lena's Estelle's late mother. Oh, that certainly sounds like Estelle. Estelle, you're incredible. Well, I don't really remember much of it. I was 4 back then, but Because she's 16 now. Important to remember, whenever anyone hits on Estelle, she's 16. And it's creepy. I do remember Shara would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. Sounds like you visited a lot of different countries as part of the circus and liked it, right? Why'd you come to Liberal to be a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Liberal to ask Cassius for help. I've been in Liberal ever since. Oh, wow. Oh, that reminds me. Was Joshua here in those days? Oh, no. Josh came to live with us 3 years after all that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Gransel during your junior bracer tour, didn't he? That he did. I wandered Liberal, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a shock would be an understatement. And they enjoyed small talk, with a little tea for the road, left the Bright House. And that scene is probably different if you have different people in the party. So you need to replay the game and have different people in the party to see that scene with everyone. I just realized. It's going to mostly be the same because it's Shara and she's required, but... Let's go on the tour of the house. I don't think there's anything in here, but I just want to go on a tour of the house because it's been so long. We can rest, but I don't think we need to. This is Estelle's room. You can see her little staff, her hat for fishing, her shoes, because she loves shoes, but she loves sneakers in particular. Her little desk with the book that she just left there because she doesn't care about books. Here's Josh's room. It's got nice books. It's all clean and orderly. We could sleep in Josh's bed if we're sad. Cry because we miss him. There's the little balcony where Josh played his harmonica. Can you imagine, like, a game that just makes you want to go out there and then go, yeah, this is where he played his harmonica. This game is so good. Oh my god. We get the training area. I don't think we saw any of the trading area, but it's there. And we know what it is because we saw it in the other thing. Spot to chop firewood. And there's firewood just left there. Cassius, what do you mean you didn't put away the firewood before you left? You're just as much of a slob as Estelle. Thank you, game. That's cheerful music. Oh my gosh. Hey! You, Shara? Hey! They're going on their way to Gransel. Do they want extra help? Ridge! We killed the monster. You don't need to worry about it. Heading for Gransel already? Yep, the clients are all packed and ready to go. When we get there, I'll poke my head in the Capital Guild House and abuse Elnan's hospitality a bit. I'll keep up the good work. You too. Good luck with the fog. What do the roads look like, anyway? The Ellie's highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the pathways, you'll reach the edge of the fog fairly quickly. Good to hear. If you'll excuse me. Right, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now. Understood, Mr. Bracer. We're counting on you. I hope they don't die. That would be very sad. But we killed the monster, so they should be fine. It's just rhinos, and if he can't handle the rhinos, he isn't cut out to be a bracer. So, we went up towards the mountain last time, so I want to go this way first. look for the monster along the Milch Main Road. And the treasures, because there's going to be treasure. I should probably have more fire elemental stuff equipped, because a lot of the monsters around Rolent are like that. Oh, there's another fishing spot. That's our second fishing spot. We did say we'd find the fishing spots. Let's use the Piscus Heart. And we have a lot of red flies, so we'll give it a go. It's a liberal carp. Spat out some heals. Is it really a liberal? Is it really a liberal carp? It gave us free healthcare. I don't know if it's really a liberal. Oh. Quest goes away again quickly. So along the Milch Main Road, the fog clears about 80 cell from the city. And there are monsters creeping about in the fog as well. This could be a threat to travelers. Yeah, let's make sure we tell Aina. All that's left is Malga. Well, let's go explore, find treasure, and the big scary monster on the Milch Main Road. Because we missed the Milch Main Road monster the first game. Fun fact, that didn't belong to you. Well, possession is 9/10 of the law. Good luck proving anything in a court of law. Oh, the farm! I forgot about the farm. We need to say hi to everyone at the farm. It's the Purzles. Hi, hi, hi. Chipkins! Paka! Well, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh god. This is my fault for trying to run and talk to chickens. That'll do it. This happened last time too. I got in a hurry and excited and I fucked up the game. It's okay, I'm able to save and reload. Pretty sure this is just a streaming on Linux problem. A streaming on Linux with one monitor problem. Oh, we got eggs. Nice. I was just expecting them to go baka. I wasn't expecting egg. Oh, we got stuff down here. I forgot. Oh, the farm is so big. Oh, that's just a stump. Look, they've got eggplants. Oh my gosh. And they've got tomatoes. And they've got another flavor. Oh, those are bell peppers. Turnips and cabbages. More tomatoes. More tomatoes and bell peppers. And... Hey, Estelle, did you come to play? Sorry, I can't. I have work to do. Aww. Boring. I know. I want to play too. Oh, hi, Estelle. Hello, Sheree. Oh, where's Joshua? Oh, we're working separately for now. Oh. I'll come by together sometime, okay? I want to see him again too. We now need to beat up Josh and bring him back to visit the kids on the farm. Moo. 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 Hi, Tio. Estelle! Since Cher's with you, I assume you're on the job? A bit, yeah, we're doing an investigation. It's not a big case or anything, there's no need to worry. That's good to hear, but... Estelle, what's with those clothes? You noticed, huh? Shara got them for me as a present to celebrate becoming a full-on bracer. So Shara picked them out for you, huh? No wonder they're so stylish. Tio's thinking slutty. Tio's like, look at that skirt, girl. It's barely covering anything. Oh, Shara picked it out. Theo, you're being mean. But no, so stylish. They look great on you. I might have to look into getting a skirt like that myself. It's functional and super cute. Oh, never mind. Theo likes it. Thanks. Heard about Josh too, from Alyssa. I'm sure it's hard on you, Estelle, so if you ever need an ear, mine's at your disposal. Talking about this kind of stuff makes it a little lighter, you know? Yeah. Thanks, I might just take you up on that. Well then, Theo. Hopefully we'll catch you later. It's fun talking. It's been a while. Yes, it has. Talk to you later, Estelle. Bye, Theo. Aww. I can ship Theo and Alyssa and have them being like, wow, we can't, wow. Estelle is straight? I thought Estelle was totally a lesbian like us. And then Josh comes out as a woman and they're like, oh, okay. That's my fanfic. Kids room. So cute. Little bear. There's our parents. Hello, you two. Ambush. Why, if it isn't Estelle. Did you say Estelle? Oh, my, it is. It's been ages. It has been some time. Come from Rolent? I bet it was hard to see with that fog on the highways. Actually, we're out here investigating the fog. Are you now? Well, good luck with that. Really earning your keep as a bracer, aren't you? Perhaps it's due to your wonderful mentor's guidance, Oh, it's more to thanks to her own efforts. I did oversee her training, but I hardly taught her anything at all. She managed to become the pistol she is all on her own. That's not true at all. You've always been there for me, Shara. You taught me a lot of what I know. Well, one way or another. It's an impressive feat. You're doing your job like a real professional, like you were born for it. Keep on doing us proud out there, you hear? Us hometown folks will cheer you on the whole way. Thanks, I won't let you down. Be sure to watch your health, though. You're still a growing girl. Eat plenty of food. Get fat. Trust the exercise will keep you in a good shape. They're all so darling. I forgot that we can actually go in here. We're in the tomato house. We're in the pepper house. Forget what the purpose was of those were in the last game. Okay. Now we continue our hunt for the Milchmane Road monster. While looking for random treasure chests and avoiding other monsters that would just eat up resources. Some tape. I think that's a repeat message. We're hitting repeat message land. So unfortunate. Wah! Monsters! Okay. What do we have here? Fire. Fire. Everyone's weak to fire. Let's see if we can get one of those. Do you have any big fire? You do. Is there any way we can get everyone? Yes. Except they're gonna move first. Everyone get in there. I'll crest everyone. You have a big fire thing? That's unfortunate. Big fire! Oh, it looks like Matt's doing 14 today. Well, the stream will probably have to be short then. That's okay. As I said, I'm not feeling great, so... I guess a little bit is fine. Oh, they didn't die. Do we think we can kill them with physical? Not with Estelle down. Maybe one. Very clearly two. Very nearly two.
Oh, are you done already?
Yay, we found scent. The chest is full of crap. That's unfortunate. That explains where the scent came from. I'm sorry, that was a horrid joke, but it was so funny. They're all the big plants. Serum powder. And that Emperor's New Clothes comment. Okay. I had this problem in the first game. Giant foot has been sighted. So, I had this problem in the first game too, where I just could not find the monster. Ah, there it is. Teleporting me to the other side, because you weren't expecting me to wander around behind it. Let's save.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay, what do we have? We have weak to fire. And should get dead. Let's do that one. And we blinded a couple, that's good. Oh, there's also some of those. In that case, we should crest up. It's mad. Do your worst. That could freeze us. That's a freeze. That's bad. I don't like freeze. So we could get literally everyone in that. Risky, but yes. Frozen, need to heal you, but I think with everyone weak to fire, that's probably better. Risky, I know, but it looks like we're gonna get the chance to have Ida run a heal before everything goes off. Get you out of here. And you.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
Probably could have just healed, but that's fine. This is the one that's been dodging all the big problems. Ow! Don't hit women. Women are allowed to hit you all that they want, but you're not allowed to hit back. That's how the rules work. That's how the rules should work. What sort of Bigfoot are you, huh? We don't have an interrupt here. So that's unfortunate. I hope you've learned your lesson about bothering people on the street
Good to go!
and beating women. May you have a happier life next life. Yay! Okay, there's actually one more thing I want to check before I go turn things in. Or go investigate the fog up north. I want to see if there's a fishing spot around here at the checkpoint. There is. I remembered water. Bamboo rod. Let's throw a dumpling on there, see what sort of happy fish we get. I didn't hit it fast enough. I hate fishing minigames. That carp is not a liberal. Burt Bridge fishing spot has been recorded. Woohoo! You can't go through there. Yay! So now we can zoom back to town. Let's go see if there's a fishing spot by the mayor's house. There's the fog back. Room. Hey Mayor, do you have a little pond for people to fish in? Nope. I suppose we should say hi to the mayor. Hello, Mr. Oh, it's Clock Tower Guy! The fog today reminded me that a few parts of the clock tower are getting a bit rusty. I just had to come talk to the mayor immediately. No point in waiting, as they say. It's Paddington. We're done for now. I was on my way out. Go have a word with the man. And it's the mayor's servants. Because, of course, the mayor has servants. What sort of game do you think this is? So busy. So many guests today. I need to serve tea, but the cleaning needs to get done too. Clean, carry tea, clear that, clean again, around it goes. Sorry, Rita, we won't have tea if we can help it. Hi, ma'am. Hello, ma'am, it's been a while. Oh, my! Estelle Scheherazade. It certainly has. Are you working right now? We're gonna patrol the highways a little bit. Do be careful. You've seen what's happened to the town. Fog outside is horrible. Never experienced weather like this before. Why does my heart tremble with unease so? Because you don't live in central Pennsylvania. Central Pennsylvania has this all the time. No, I'm not hungry. I, in fact, feel slightly nauseous. And would prefer not to eat. But thank you. My girlfriend's super nice, offering me food. Where is the mayor? There's the mayor. Estelle Scheherazade, hello! Mayor Klaus, sorry you've been missing for a while. And Princess Claudia! I'm glad to see you in good health. Thank you, Mayor Klaus. You as well. It's good to see you as well, Mayor. Well, seeing both of you does me well, if nothing else. You're a source of pride for Rolent. What brings you home? Work as always, I suspect. Well, sorta. We explain how we stopped by the fog. Ah, you're victims of the fog as well. Seems I was right to delay my trip to Gransel. What were you going to do there? Wait, the capital. Were you invited to the non-aggression pact signing, Mayor? Whoa! The signing ceremony, really? Yes, I was. All the leaders of the provinces were invited to attend. But the state of the regions we cover must come first. I can hardly leave Rolent when this is going on. No kidding. I guess it's not all roses and sunshine for you either. Regardless, I intend to make sure nothing befalls Rolent during this. If any trouble should arise, I'll doubtless need the guild's help to deal with it. I hope you'll be willing to help, friends. Of course. We'll do everything we can, Bear Klaus. It feels like fate we're here now, really. You have my thanks. If anything comes up, just contact the guild house. I know we'll know where to find us. If the time comes, I shall. Yay, the mayor. We love the mayor. Let's go turn in... You know what? We have a little bit of time. If it gets to be a big thing, we'll not. Okay, let's check to see if there's any water by the landing port first. I don't think there is, but I just want to do my due diligence for my fishing job. Nope. So we'll go check out how far north the fog here goes. It goes pretty far. It was all the way at the tower before. And we'll keep an eye open for anywhere we can fish. Swing by the tower if we have to. Will you fly go away? Nah, I won't go by the tower. I don't think there was anywhere to fish by the tower. I will check the map, though. Are there dead ends nearby? Yes. No treasure. You're not ambushing me, mwahaha. Okay, it goes away here. Yay, the fog's cleared. So along Malga Trail, the fog goes all the way to 140 Selg out from the city. Not only does the fog extend halfway to the Blasted Mountain, there are monsters everywhere. This is bad. Yeah, I don't remember it being this bad. Well, we've checked all 3 roads, so time to head back and report to Aina, right? If you think of any other pressing business, I'd say that's right. Well, what matters first is we need to zoom up and make sure that there's no fishing spots along the mountain road. I don't think there are, but we will check to make sure. Terra Bomb. These monsters aren't super aggressive. Some monsters will chase you, but these aren't really doing much, but just minding their own business. Well, here's the mine entrance. Hey, you're those bracers from way back, right? Sorry, mine's off limits to non-miners. I'll have to ask you to leave. That's fine, we were just checking to see if there were any fishing spots on the way up, which there aren't. So... unless I wanted to go into Mistwake. We've found all the fishing spots. Wow, we got ambushed! I was just talking about how good you guys were! And the Munchers are trying to use arts. Oh no. Throwing rocks at little girls. You know what? Don't do that. At this point, I think Tita's just saying scary because it's cute. I don't think Tita's actually scared anymore. Tita's gotten used to this. Tita understands that the woman with the giant gun wins. Anyway, these things aren't creepy sheepies, so we don't mind them too much. Oh, we're back into town. Huh? Did you hear that sound of a bell just now? Yeah, it sounds really far away, though. It was really very lovely, too. I know, it was like hypnotizing for a second there. Hmm. Sure, you okay? You're spacing out. Wild mass guess. Because we saw Shara in the Shara's like sister, sibling, mother thing in the last cutscene, hypnotist working for Ouroboros, and it's going to be a whole emotional moment for Shara. Like you said, it's a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment, is all. You too, huh? We don't hear a bell like that often. Wonder if Renan got one or something. It's possible. We have a clear picture of how far the fog extends now. Let Aina know. Now, let's get back. Good work, everyone. Let me pay you for your efforts before we can continue. Fog investigation. Money. To admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. If the fog has boundaries that clearly defined. Ugh. Yes, it's all but impossible to think of it as natural when you see that. I'm a little unclear on how big the entire fog cloud is. Let's take a look at a map. So if it's 60 to Selg down El's Highway, 80 down Milchmain Road, 140 down the Malga Trail, it should look something like this. It's not as helpful as I thought it would be. Yeah, it's strange. The way the fog spreads should change based on its point of origin and the direction of the wind. Meaning we're still completely in the dark on what's causing it or what it means. Guess all we can do is stay ready for anything. Afraid so. Army's still on the fence about mobilizing, too. Oh, that reminds me. Peeta, I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are like a fog remover or something? What? Grandpa did make something called a dehumidifier once. A dehumidifier. So it removes water vapor from the air, right? As Stella's learning. That's perfect. Could we use that? I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You'd need hundreds to affect a place as big as Rolent. Even if we had them all, it wouldn't fix the actual problem. Technology fails us, huh? It'd be nice if we had some solid evidence the society is behind this. This feels a little half-cooked, I think. For them, anyway. I think you mean half-baked, and what makes you say that? So far, everything they've used their gospels for has been a world-shaking phenomenon, right? Literally, in one case. Just producing some fog isn't really that impressive. Good point. Do you think this would be like a flesh-eating dune fog thing or something coming from them? And let us not forget, every time they've given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur. Wait, have they? My rival's ghostly projections, the wolf appearing among the sheep, and our kitten's lovely letters. Every time there were provocative signs spurring us into action. But here, silence. That's true, I guess. But like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Shara, what are you not telling us? Shara, is something the matter? A message? We may have received one already. What? Wait, when did we... Help someone! Mayor Klaus? Oh, good, you're all... Mayor Klaus, you look like you ran a marathon. Why am I getting the weirdest sense of deja vu? Mayor Klaus, please, catch your breath. Has something happened? Yes, you could say that, yes. I'm glad to see you're safe, at least. Mayor, what did you... Mayor, could you explain? A few moments ago, Lita collapsed in my home. Several other citizens have fainted in the same way. What? Oh no, the fog is making people faint. No, it's Luke! It's all the people who've been outside. I've been to all the houses. It seems the symptoms are the same in every case. Their breathing's stable and their pupils look fine. They seem to be asleep, so they shouldn't sicken further, I think. I see. It's a small mercy, at least. We cannot rouse them, however. I doubt I need to elaborate. We have to find a solution as fast as we can. Stella, are you feeling alright? You're so pale. I'm okay. Just even Alyssa's mom and Luke collapsed. It's kind of a shock. Estelle, you're not feeling well. You can go back to the guild house, you know. Or you can rest at home. No, I can't let myself get all mopey, you know. Father, you have no idea why they're comatose? I'm afraid I don't. I desperately wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awakening the sleeping aren't working, so I don't think it's a poison or an illness. It's more like, Hideos preserve us. It's like their souls are trapped by something. Their souls? For the moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. I need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell into those comas. Ah, right, let's go. Estelle, Scheherazade. As of now, in my capacity as Mayor of Rolent, I am formally requesting guild assistance. Discover what has caused this and assuage the fears of our people. Leave it to us, Mayor. We'll do everything in our power, sir, I swear it. But not today, because Matt is streaming 14 and is probably going to need a healer, so I'm going to have to end stream and go help him. I did nag him to do it. Guys, am I the only one who's suspecting society behind this? Seems likely they're the culprits, yes. A coma Father Divine doesn't understand. I guess that's kind of an incredible phenomena, isn't it? Thanks, I was hoping I was just being paranoid. I have to wonder, has anyone received a message? That's a good question. You did write down the full list of people who've fallen comatose, yes? Oh, one sec. Lita, Tabitha, Luke, Radford. Begin by asking the family, friends, and associates of those four about anything suspicious. We'll return to the guild house when we've done so. Right. But again, this is going to be a short episode. Is everyone still here? Let's go. I'm not even checking to see if if he's live because it's 14 time. Need to do my duty as the healer. I should have that window open. Rah.